Let's check it out. We'll find him.
Reckon I ought to reckon the leader. What? Attempting to steal.
Hastening to cover.
She'll turn the tide.
Hastening to cover. Shifting to a less exposed spot.
Grenade dispenser!
Seeking cover. Get cover! Quickly moving to cover. The Protectorate endures.
Damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. And here I was certain an agent known for their academic pursuits would be slowed down by the chance to examine a culture none outside this colony had ever seen. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. Think I'd betray you, or the Earth Directorate, or my principles for a handful of bits? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like you would see it thus. No. The explanation is far more simple. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die, and you along with it. have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself. For once we are in agreement. We are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been lost.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
They're not hearing me now. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know we usually have some sort of left and suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Never should have stopped. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. Some post-hibernation nausea is to be expected. Please direct any vomit away from your Valerie. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Due to your prior medical history and general fragility, this assessment is especially recommended. Assessment complete. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to following an Antis, unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Initiating reassurance. While the rift is a low to medium priority concern, Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries's latest actions. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. This unit had final...
I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander, just as soon as I was able. So then, I gather that...
Confirmed. The Commander has received a full briefing on the following topics.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information from that thing to destabilize the rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
She's going to ground now, but she didn't follow protocol, establish a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. I'd have reckoned you'd enjoy a little Pratt after 10 years, but shows what I know. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the bottom. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. It wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around.
Records indicate that after discovering the first, unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. initializing. Extracting the contents from this unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox. Quick final recommendation. The second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade an upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level. Please be on the lookout for any additional...
Nothing says there's a new sheriff in town. Quite like a giant hologram over the town.
Warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time.
Gotta have a word for that.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the... I'd usually ask. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Ah, yes. All us troopers share a unique bond, don't we? A certain camaraderie. Look, I appreciate your attempt at playing excessively familiar with me to get inside. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. Before I forget, once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on the internet.
Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? Why, sure. What? Any particular topic you have in mind? Basically, to avoid a real piece of work, even by protectorate standards. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Here
Solicit elsewhere.
Store this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition.
You're thinking too small, Murph.
It's a science. These protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before.
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to...
I'd love to see the...
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, that could plow through the door.
Blowtorch.
Hand crank.
Electric saw.
Oh, and there was that attempt with the automech. Wonder if they ever got it walking again. Oh, really?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a...
Leave me be. Have you two? No, on the contrary. You have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a liquor gumption. They got no tolerance for it. What do you think of
Yes. Oh.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a
Yes, but like the weekend, difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace.
No. Yes, I thought not.
Yes.
Good. See that it is. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold on.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only but which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time.
Alone at last, I never thought. Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottieri, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to... I do not believe in science. I believe in opportunities. Right now, but I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island? Some faint recollections of the fuzz. The record room is in this building. You have my permission. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me. We can brave them together. Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for better yet. Helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. Please, Auntie may demand car and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek the Protectorate utilizes a procedure. The Ministry of I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I've not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though.
Watch out for that anti-Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't have been for her. Breeze sure has some chic putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
My cover story seems a colony. I was able to easily I have hacked into. Well, I have little. I did it. But the complete. I can only.
Hold on. We haven't watched all her mission points.
I thought my duty. I'd even created a fictitious. All that was left was the. Well, I don't. And I am the old.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? Oh, yeah? And how many of those colleagues went and blew up a space station on account of it? Damn it! DeVries may have saved me on Triangular, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her, too, back at the academy. What? Say it. Your brain pan's empty. If I thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, any job she couldn't get done. Better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. It's embarrassing now. How much worship we all put on her name. Figured my own, and then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was that man. Some of DeVries, I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never done some good, but when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. Whatever her plan, reckon is. That must be the greenhouse. You know, one where that Emily is supposed to be living stolen goods.
visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. Thank you. You're back. Why? Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you? It doesn't? I know a slew of folks missing pieces. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? Quite the setup, but the then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsy. Research mostly, some wholesale. And as the base for some, though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plans. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me. Well, I've got a lot left to do.
pointing that shooter at us. You've been pitching a little unbelievable.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim has been awful. Wouldn't want me or the co-commander here catching you in strays.
Attempting to capture a stray animal. Approach slowly and quietly.
You know what? Forget I said it. You're doing great.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure Why are you asking?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangular.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you.
She was fond of me? Why?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action. I wish I knew. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. He's an archivist from the Order. We were all friends for a time. Then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside. That's when things became tense. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. And on top of everything else, it became just too much for me. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. Not that I can think of, except... I'm not sure if this will help you, but she did use the same code for everything. 15-778. I even used it to search her safe after she left Fairfield.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Hell. I've stood this post so many times I could do it less.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain. People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose antis? Remember, anti knows best. Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives. On our side, anyway.
It's an orifice.
A lot of fresh blood is a talent pool around here, which is protectorate defector. Not sure how I feel about that, except that I hate it.
trash it. That's it. I need a smoke. find yourself with too much disposable income?
is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require green ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode.
if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification.
Ready to wait! On your command. I swear that wasn't enough. Take a look at those corpses they've got struck. Wait. Some are dead.
Decomposition rate 12 to 17%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's just...
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. This is an abnormal engagement indeed. It's been a mutually assured stalemate on this part of the island for months. Why else do you think that enemy base nearby still stands? What I wish matters little. We wardens are renowned for however much I have been pushed toward it of late. Out of the question. Must I repeat myself? If you are Noddle, he's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Indeed. Of any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial... You actually believe you can contend with him. You are mistaken. He'll cut you open gleefully, then issue... And you also have no business at the relay, as far as I can surmise. You dare to propose an arrangement. I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options, even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's worth it.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. I once had utmost respect for her. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery. The second traitor he too, but Charlton. Well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipated wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear?
Time and place, Commander. Time and place.
Your humor leaves much to be desired. But so long as you deliver what I seek, I will resist opening fire in retribution. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge. But beware if you step...
Eyes up, outsiders approaching the south gate.
I must ask you to hold still.
the type to sit behind a desk all day. Back already? Anything else I can help you with? That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to... At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here? What we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan. Wait, have you already read it? Did you sneak in here whilst I was on break and peruse it in its entirety? Well, you must be some kind of intuitive business genius then. Hope you're not staying in town long. Don't need the competition. Anyhow... Pick your poison. And I am mostly not being...
direct reports. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should. Many thanks for the validation. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition. It surely is. As a drone operator right here in Fairfield, gave nigh on 50 years of... Never even heard the phrase job security up until a month ago, but it seems I lack it. Barely keep up with all these gaseous sorts. Well, you're right. I wanted change. The whole reason I left the Protector.
Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed. No, ain't got what I needed. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These rats ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. A desperate rat is a dangerous rat. Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Ceylon. Inez, former combat. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. And this rat didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. I'm sick of it. I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a foothold. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited. Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rat, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. And I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. There aren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the group, but they'd erase it from the fight. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one. She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to. Nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the rats.
That's me or did the best run in hell. Tough like her. Shame she's made this choice.
appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not...
Trooper Sealong, how has your progress been? Have you acquired? Excellent! At least that someone in my employ can be relied upon.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed?
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
What? I have done nothing to deserve such... This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's Choice once more. We'll not take a cup...
So you say. But Auntie's Choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. Now, the acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox Gate. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though I can verily. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Excellent. Pat, honorable cow. Begin with the... Now I'm sure you've asked yourself for a task so involved. I wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. The reserve Oxonian is functionally identical with one I wear. If anything, the replica is likely in better state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. Really, is anything truly one of a kind? Not from the universal perspective. Then consider yourself officially deputized in the Wart of Be Forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately. Do like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
All done in there? Hope that little dust-up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. You're going places. Could be I'm keen on heading that direction myself. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship. I didn't mean me, but all right. I see where your head's at. Keep safe out there.
After you.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? If it is, what I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
My dear child.
Look in the air, like an amateur. Don't move! My records show you have an outstanding fine for past offenses. Pay up or face an...
Commander, if you'd like to have me handle this, I'm more than able. We've got the executive blessing to do company business as we see fit. You don't want to contradict Auntie herself, do you?
No, ma'am, never. Please excuse me.
That's probably the last time that little story gets us out of trouble. I'd rather not fight my own people, so keep your nose clean, yeah? protectorate folk feel about all these little Brits. Randy insists they're the next big money-making opportunity. Between you and me?
Doc said nothing important got hit.
Nothing important? Turret shot her 15 times. No way that didn't do something.
I'm gonna get back to bits. I lent her down the time.
Showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
My arm feels like it's on fire. I had no sleep last night. Boy, damn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and try not to die. Why do you want to know?
This unit is programmed to look after each member of the crew through around-the-clock observation.
This stretch runs
Empathy
between Fairfield
is
and the
simulated
Eastern Forward
via a
operating base.
selection of subroutines for priority patients.
I'll be damned. Honored to be in your care, Val.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a walk.
472. Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
Thing ain't even on my contract. First Street is offering bits rewards for anything I can tell her. But I do the updates. Come on, friend. Let's go set our lamps on something juicy for Milver Street.
Scout report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Order, sir. Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily prepared it.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Uh-huh. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Anti's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. True enough, but I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I miss my... The center is... Say, you don't work for Andes, do you? Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair... Like what?
not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, if you need...
Hogarth.
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Apologies, but word to the wall.
Led to terrible suffering. Poor tears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to
He was saying I'd rest easier if he'd been assigned to it, originally. That generator goes, this town's finished.
Auntie's choice is an invasive species, Prudence says.
Community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful.
Hello. I'm here often. Hi. This unit.
We take a moment to rightly appreciate it all. Thank the sovereign.
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, natural resources, a fascinatingly complex ecology.
Well, it's infected. You locked in here. Good. Because we've got more of that. Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no, from what I've heard...
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Ah, you do... This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? Just take us all in, provide us with all the food and medicine and housing we'd ask for, would they? Doesn't align with how I've heard them depicted on the wireless. This is dangerous talk, friend. Not seeing a wealth of options. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though. Plenty of this. If I were you, I'd try to sneak past the Crabbles out. See you. You've returned.
Have time for a chat, Commander? This is a delicate situation. You reckon we help folk here get back on their feet? Or do what the Minister asked? Well, if we help Westport, the Vigilant has promised to get us into the box. Folk here could rebuild their community. Maybe. But it's only delaying the inevitable, if you ask me. If we convince these folk to join up with Auntie's choice, they can start new lives away from the Protectorate guillotine. They'd be grateful once they see what we got on offer. Plus, the Minister's deal was clear. Do this, and he'll tell you how to gain entrance to the box. So you'd still get what you're after. The whereabouts of DeVries, right? got it. Let's start conversating. The sooner we know how folk really feel about living here, the sooner we'll know who to butter up.
It is my esteemed pleasure to... But where up? Serving unit...
Confirm it.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for... I beg to differ. Those walls have stood for over a century and would easily have stood for another, were it not for Auntie's greed and envy and explosives. That is unlikely. Our society, we all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves. Obviously, there was some sort, but consider all we've achieved that others have not. Why, we've even eradicated manual labor through our perfection of auto mechanicals. Can aunties claim such? Actually made me chuckle. That bring, I believe... What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves. We are not mere. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. Farewell now.
If our assignment here will never be over, like an employment contract.
No, Jackson, no! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Hey, Jackson, you're too young to be a crater in the dirt! Jackson! 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 Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson! jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to...
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the... Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? Tragically, yes. If you gaze beneath us, you'll find a slew of blood and gore in the gears of this platform's articulating arm. That's Ida. She jumped there as we ascended. I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured, and
the notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. No, wait! Please! You can't just leave us up here to die! The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a...
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts. It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duty...
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve. Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the protectorate. They're experimental. We'd not laid up. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn it...
Thank the Sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly... try our propofrecapicium rectangulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have looked wonderful.
Injuries detected. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance. At least I'm glad I'm not alone. He hadn't been here terribly. Still, he seemed like a friendly... Please? I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Here's your reward for a vac. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed.
I see you have not brought my cousin to heal. Have you at least seen about Ida? What? How do you know this? Keen as I am to entertain this, am I expected to take traders and corporatists at their word? If there is one that may yet be obtained, yes. I would find it most informative. Go on now. I see you have not brought my cousin to heal. Have you at least? Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not have endured, it was a good effort. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. Spare me. She would have expressed the same manner of joy upon hearing news of my atonement. Duty above all. I am
Outside.
No, I just feel sad for them. Trust the plan. Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. The sovereign provides. The system abides.
Throughout history, human society is constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering.
outsider. Stay true, outsider.
Stranger?
Prudence dictates we may...
Yes? Help you with anything? Well, no. That should do no. I reckon the one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. All right.
Has the Sovereign said how many of those pills were each allowed in? Prudence dictates we leave the burden of thought.
You've returned.
Welcome back. Where were we? Ah, yes. I had mentioned we are of like minds. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
So much for their paradigm keeping mouths fed and roofs overhead. The minister was right to send us here.
Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Farewell now.
It's not just a good idea. It's the law.
Empty are the lives of anti-subjects that they need to rely on consumerism to find meaning.
Like shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor tears did have the front benevolent.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night.
Stranger?
Quite shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Those pills. Are they part of a new paradigm? Can we get enough for the whole family? Or even just more for me? Please. Trust the plan. Serve self progress. Sustain the system. Serve the Sovereign.
A fine quote. My favorite is, we must rout all disruptive factors and invasive elements.
Minor disruption.
So much dust and debris during the attack.
Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts.
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden, the perfect... Apologies for not noticing you there. Caught me reciting that part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Whitetrot. That's wonderful. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true mate, a preference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. Why, they are certainly inspiring. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets. If I am not the person for it, I will be most surprised. Do tell. Uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to convert her. Seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang. Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents? Really? What was he like? Bold, assertive, with a wildly obstreperous theatrical air? Proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar. With a full case, I might gorge upon such sweet goodness morning, noon, and night. Oh, but what would vigilant hope? I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. No, I couldn't leave unless Hogarth ordered everyone to go. might say so, but I'm not some...
This war has forced you into an untenable position.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Of course.
Your sovereign is silent, just suffering.
Spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Ah, I see. Well, please inform me if and when you do.
That vacuous cacophony. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. I've no desire. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity. I have my own means of helping them, which you could aid me with if you so chose. Nobody needs go and it'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse. Well, that's what's commonly referred to as I have the ache. Despite that vacuous nonsense blaring from our loudspeakers, we are still able to see to our subjects' needs. We have a generator to power our mechs and a fresh water supply. I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining. I am unaccustomed to such talk. Don't take much to it. Though I will put aside my perturbation for the good of Westport. Let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid? What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need. Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the hire. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. The parts can be to get inside. You will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you. Farewell now.